Do you guys ever hear of Petra? Petra is a Christian group that I was introduced to in high school. I got saved in 10th, right before 10th grade. And somebody introduced me to a group called Petra. Now, one of their songs, I just felt like it was coming out of me right now. And it was full of the Bible and everything. It's one of the wonderful things about their group. They put Bible verses in all their songs. The lyrics are, he's still got the whole world in his hands. And it's not like he's got the whole world in his hands. It's not like that. It's like, and he's still got the whole world in his hands tonight. And nothing will ever stop his plans tonight. And nothing in this world can stop his plans tonight. Because he's still got the whole world in his hands. Tonight. So I would definitely love for you guys to check out Petra. It's an incredible music group, and the most of their stuff that I know about is from the 80s. That's when I really was getting involved in finding out more about the Lord Jesus Christ. I got saved in 85, and thankfully the Lord kept putting people on my path to help me out. There was a guy that took me to church, and he had some Christian tapes in his car, and it was like Petra was the one I really liked a lot because it was like Christian rock, and Christian rock, that's like really good for me as far as the music I liked. I went through different types of music. Right before that was heavy metal, and then I didn't know about Christian heavy metal until another guy came along named Mark. He was in my art class. So yeah, there's Christian music out there for anybody. Whatever you like. Like, you like rap, you like pop, you like reggae. They even got Christian reggae. I know, that's crazy. But there's a lot of music out there that's Christian. And I would also be very careful at the same time. I've gotten albums, I've bought a lot of CDs in my life, and some of them I'm like, really? So you had to use a profanity word in there. You just had to. I just feel like as Christians, we need to be above that. We don't need to stoop to that level. And so there's been a lot of people who tried to push barriers, and I'm not sure what their purpose was. But I don't think that we need to do that. And some of them you got to be really careful about. I was actually telling somebody, well, they put a song by Elevation Church on there. I was like, ooh, if you use an Elevation Church's song on Instagram, they're going to get money from it. And I would be hesitant to ever use anybody's music from a group that's a cult. So if you know anything about Stephen, I think it's Stephen Frederick or whatever, Frederick. Yeah, that's not somebody I want to associate with personally. But you may be one of those people that are in that kind of church. I'm just saying, use your discernment and use what you feel comfortable with. So my first Christian cassette that I ever bought, I got it. It was Amy Grant's, the song the cassette everybody had, the Better Wise Up, Better Take, You Better Wise Up, Better. I can't remember now because I haven't listened to it in a long time, because when Amy Grant's one of these people, it's like, well, she's really gone off the rails, but her music still was very edifying. So that was the first Christian cassette I ever bought. Now, I've always liked music. And then after that, like I said, I bought a Petra cassette. And then I was making fun of, one of my friends was saying, hey, do you like Striper? I was like, no, gosh, no. They look like a bunch of girls and stuff, and they had that tight spandex. That's disgusting. He's like, well, no, dude, you should really try them out. I was like, nah, I don't think so. He was on the sports team I was on, and he's like, here, can you just try it out? Please just try it out. And he let me borrow his cassette, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. And so the next day, it was a Saturday, and I was listening to it, and I was like, all right, let me read the lyrics. And I was like, well, the lyrics seem solid. And after listening to the music, I started crying because I was like, oh my gosh, they're really good. And I feel bad because I condemned them because of the way they looked. That's how a lot of people back then, a lot of people thought if you're a Christian, you gotta have that short hair and everything else. And yeah, it wasn't because of their hair so much. It's just because they look like women. They had that whole thing going, oh, did you see that? There's a porpoise out there. But anyway, so yeah, definitely be careful to check the lyrics. And nowadays, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of Christian music I don't know anything about these days, because it seems like it's gone so different. But all the old stuff is still really good. Like Petra, I would definitely recommend it. So there's a group called Servant I like a lot. Idle Cure was a really good one. And then, of course, the Christian heavy metal like Bride, Mortification. So, yeah, there's something out there for everybody. So if you're a Christian and you want to get some good lyrics in your head and you're like, man, do I have to listen to Caleb? Nah. Caleb plays in my house because it's background music. It's not the kind of music I would like listen to normally. There's a few songs in there I like. But yeah, if you have any questions about like, well, I like this kind of music, you can ask me. I may know something. If you're young, I don't know any of your junk. So if you're like, I like this group called something, I'm like, I don't know that stuff. If you're my age, I can help you out. Ooh, there he is again. Is that a shark or a porpoise? There's surfers over there. Let's see if he eats one of them. There's 3 of them. So the great thing about, so if you're out surfing, I'm not a surfer anymore because I'm too old and fat. But if you're out surfing and you're trying to get away from a shark, just remember, you don't have to outrun the shark. You just have to outswim your shark. You just have to outswim your friends. That's the main thing. So, it's the same thing's true, I guess, if you're like out in the jungle and a lion attacks or a bear attacks, if you're out in the woods, you don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than your friend. Oh, there he goes. Nah, it's a porpoise or dolphin. I get them mixed up. When I say dolphin, my friend's like, no, it's a porpoise. I'm like, well, I can't tell the difference. Nah, you can tell by its fin. That was definitely a dolphin / porpoise. Shark's completely different. There he is. He's playing in the water. Oh, it's so nice. Look at that. Well, this was talking about Christian music, but it's turned into a porpoise watching thing. I think our life should have porpoise. All right. It's such a beautiful day. I definitely got to bring out my chair out here, lose some weight so I won't crush the chair. There it goes again. Am I getting it on the camera at all? All right, there he goes. I'm not sure if I'm getting on the camera. There he goes. Anyway, so I hope you guys have a great day. Again, if you're my age and you're like, hey, I like to know what some kind of music sounds like if you liked Bride. I didn't know Guns N' Roses when I first heard Bride. I thought Bride was amazing. I was like, they probably sound like Guns N' Roses. Like, no, dude, they're way heavier than Guns N' Roses. Like, really? Because they kind of that southern thing going on. So, I don't know. There he goes. I think that's a different one. Maybe there's 2 out there playing. But yeah, definitely. Oh, there's one over there too. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great day. I just wanted to spend some time talking to you. There he goes again. Bye.